I know. I know. You're probably thinking, I thought you were gone. Nope, I'm back. I just couldn't resist. Yeah, I know. I know. Yes, Young Thug did so. Cleveland. He traded the poor people for his fame. It was obvious, and I know there's going to be doubters. They're not going to believe it. I know. He then started to selling. Hence, he convinced guys to be backstabbers to each other. He never paid them. His career has flourished. He fed these guys the mind of, go ahead and smoke you one. You know. You know his phrase. He wore this little skirt outfit to manipulate the youth. Opened the door for guys and talent like Lil Nas X. He did a feature with Lil Nas X. He helped the music industry demasculinate, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, take the man out of the black community. Again, well, they removed it once with crack. So this time, what if we, sent some to prison, but what about the others? I mean, some turns SD in prison anyway and don't commit, don't have any kids. But what can we do with the ones? He didn't do that. He didn't. Yeah, this string gonna be a little bit different. Button your seatbelt. Yeah, go and buckle it up. All right. He was paid to fake being a gangster. Manipulated people around him. They did things they thought was in their best interest to make him happy. They were never paid. They went to jail. He never went to jail. He traded brothers. Alleged co-conspirators over to Fulton County, jeopardizing their lives. Two of his homeboys got smoked for this alleged kayfabe beef that he needed to fuel his rap career, as alleged by the judge. Yep. Huh? Tap the like button. Let's get a little bit different. Yo, if you disagree, I got the Discord, so you can't just disagree. So hold on. You're going to have to tighten up your seatbelts. So you're going to have to explain yourself, because we came to this point to where, as though, could you explain how they dressed up this Rico to make us to believe that this boy was dangerous, and the whole time these boys was really being hunted? So it was fake, just like the person he looked up to that they completely ignored. Lil Wayne is not a real blood, so if he looked up to him and he knows that he's a fake, hold on, ho. Then we get Birdman, and we just left this alone. People just leave this part alone, and what role he really played in all of this. So was it a show? Mootunk the only one doing real time. That's Cap. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Please stop. You don't know what you talking about. That's Cap. That's Cap. It's Cap. Yo, you could come in you could be defensive. Make sure you got your mind right, though. Just keep in mind, I was just his lawyer. Yeah. Keep in mind, I was just his lawyer. Yes, sir. So get your mind right when you come in. Come on, let's rock, though. Come on, let's rock, though. Come on, let's rock. So did it end right before time to vote? It ended on harvest season. Nothing odd. What's the numbers of the day? 10, 3, 1. What? So what's the numerology on that? We just gonna ignore these things. I ain't even check it. This ain't even my thing, but I'm just asking for the people in the back that really be rocking with it. Yeah, buddy. Oh, let's really rock. It's late night. I don't even normally. Hold on.
Hey, where the posted nigga at right now?
What's going on with Posted?
Hold on, posted came out.
I ever see EBAN, I'm gonna break that nigga face.
Yeah, I can't give Posted back to late night. That ain't happening. No, 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 no.
Thug gave real jobs. That don't pan out to anything. The opportunity that the music industry offers to the people in poverty is actually a trick to keep the most motivated people from poverty caught up in a business that's not actually productive or financially valued in context to other businesses they could put the same energy into. Straight up. What if I told you that? Same thing with the sports. Them people put that much effort and hours into any other craft, they would make way more money. True or false? Let's rock. Here we go with the bone crushers, y'all. Yeah. Here we go with the bone crush. I'm bringing out the bone crushers. I want the comp. Yeah, yeah. Come on, let's rock. Bro. Did Chief Keef and Young Thug come out in the same year and have the same plan? But they had to replace Chief Keef with Dirk. True or false? 300? Uh-oh. Golly. Uh-oh. Slime Life Shorty was connected to Dirk how? Alamo. Yo. Facts, Life. It's a smart play, though. You create a whole league. Kayfabe is a trick. You get people to buy in, build it up, make the fans believe, and keep the show rolling with more antics. When they get used to the old antics, you introduce something new or refresh it. Come on, we seen this, bro. We can't be dumb. We can't be dumb. He Jeffrey first. Jeffrey had to save his family in a cutthroat environment, so somebody breeding homes to use the streets to his ability. That's how everybody get where they going. I mean, everybody in goddamn Silicon Valley stepped on somebody's neck. They get at the top. True or false? What's up? Seriously, we talking about using hordes of team members that helped you build a software, and then when we really get to the cash out day, niggas cutthroat. True or false? I mean, goddamn sports people get the bag and tell you, yo, technically I had a big ass entourage. Eventually I wound up falling out with everybody about some money. So technically, fuck that money. And man, I don't even trust niggas no more. Real rap. Because technically if you come in these that's where the slime, I remember I told y'all this. I said, yo, that slime shit. Niggas need to pay attention. That's some old school. I mean, somebody putting you on, yo, fuck everybody. Yo, do you? I mean, all regards. That's where you get this telling, look, these boys still champion Boo. Keep in mind, that's another thing. Pay attention. What we seen while we was watching this. They still was championing Boo, which was an open, we already knew what was time up. They had side jobs besides dealing with Thug. What are you defending right now, Cornelius? I don't understand. You know I just defended that boy for $150. Don't get it twisted. I'm speaking to the idea of, did we watch a staged event just now? Was that pre-scripted, which I alluded to during the trial a couple times. I mean, we had the obvious news that we was watching, a regular trial and the criminals that's being accused of something, right? Then, but there was always this stage presence to it, all the way from the beginning with the weird ass events. I mean, you got Polo acting crazy, Rod getting hemmed up, Holmes dropping a pill off, um, all of the shenanigans with the interruptions. Every goddamn witness that even was close to even having some information was in Fulton County Blue when they told. So it's like, it was more show than a real trial, really. The question was, did the music industry and the entertainment industry that's connected to all them damn Atlanta crime shows run a play on us? I don't think all of them criminals is involved, but I know a lot of them made out. Woody didn't go to jail. Our dudes doing limited bits of time, but they got caught up in this whole whirlwind of being around a rapper. Straight up, but pay attention, y'all. We talking about, and remember I told y'all, 2014, bro, this shit wouldn't even went down if they ain't let about 3-4 dudes out. Straight up, like you could go look. Records say it's four. The main guys is locked up 2014. Thug and Nut would have been cruising. You don't let goddamn Stillwell, Woody, and Shell Cows and Threat. I swear, y'all around that time period. It's no bullshit. It's something fishy going on. So it's mad things and elements all the way this whole time. Let alone that niggas, these police was working in these kids' schools when they was in middle school and shit. Literally. Yup, Glanville with the goddamn dog. Good look, Solo, for paying goddamn attention. Good look. Hell yeah, Solo. No cap. Like, all jokes aside, bro, we got anomalies going on with this trial. I'm not just trying to say, it's fake. I ain't really into that, y'all. I know that's boring and that's geekish. I ain't trying to hear niggas say, you conspiracy. I ain't even arguing with niggas about it. But what the hell we just watched? And I know nobody else ain't gonna really talk about it, or if they do, ain't that many people paying attention. But I don't think the mainstream media gonna even go anywhere close to questioning, what the hell? If your ass been to court or know some people that go to court for these types of situations, your ass know something ain't right. Straight like that. Which is a small group of people. For real. The streets and people who really be in, would even have some type of reference point to this is rare. Who the fuck knows what happens in Rico's? Seriously. Even if you look at paperwork, it's kind of hard to value it. We wouldn't know if it was this many games being played. Us paying attention to this trial every goddamn day. That was too many plays, y'all. That was too many. That was a lot. That was a lot, y'all. But when you go back and look at the career, it was a whole troll career. So are we not supposed to suspect on the back end, when we're shown no evidence to prove Rico, that shit was a scripted play? Mind you, it turned into a dress show slash come as you are while we was watching. Everybody got turned up, got their camera time and turned up in their careers. What I tell y'all? Thug goddamn clothing line booming and better than ever. I know y'all know, especially for the clowns out there that just want to be dick riders. That motherfucker just went off the shelf just now because niggas want to be seen with the spotted shit on. Bet it. Bet it. Best day ever today. Bet it. Bet it. Bet it. Nigga, within a week, you're going to see somebody in real life with it on. You ain't never seen it. Bet it. What's the link for the Discord? Oh. Hey, wait, I thought you was over here. You ain't never say nothing. I was waiting for y'all to talk. Oh, my Discord broke. Something ain't right. Trick or treat. Bro. Yo, we got hit with the whoop-de-whoop. All right, so let me tell y'all why. So let me explain. All right. So in order to shape and mold the city, you got to move around the poor people and control how crime works and all these types of things. So they actually called for this. Yes, they wanted the gangs so they could up the police and get Cop City. Yes, yeah. All right. Yo, I'm going to take it so far as to tell you, yo, they needed it. The dude that got smoked at the Wendy's, they needed that. So I don't know what you want to do with, I don't know what you want to think about it, but just put yourself in these shoes. If we need certain things to happen so we can press certain lines, how we going to get it to happen?
You know,
How we going to get it to happen, yo? All right. Yo, let me ask y'all something. How do you displace 100,000 people to swap them out with rich people? You want to slowly but surely swap out people that got a couple more dollars with people that's not even trying to get on that. So you want to lower your bottom level of poverty. You want to start getting them people out the way. Whether you moving them somewhere or you shuffling them around to where, look, they hating. They hating, y'all. They hating already. Look. They mad. They don't want me to talk that shit, y'all. Why they mad? It's right around the 15-minute mark. They did that last time. Now we had 17 minutes and they pulled it. On the last stream, they did it at 15 minutes. So I guess my audio messing up. So now they going to smash the rest of the dudes, but they needed this type of play. Because without this, nobody else, if y'all notice, they try to draw attention to a whole bunch of rappers in Atlanta. What's the coincidence? But they just made all of these type of rappers famous, y'all. Think about that. There just wasn't no tough rappers, y'all, 10 years ago. Like, nobody bought no rappers was really gang members. You couldn't do no Ricos or point nobody out as being no stone cold killer. But mysteriously, 2012, here come the stick, 30 round. I'm telling y'all, I watched it. I was here. The home video of niggas who was outside comes with Chief Keef. I'm telling you, I was a part of it. I manipulated it myself. Like, fuck that. I'm about to shoot videos and shot 1 million of them bitches. Every nigga started rapping, y'all. Everybody wanted to wave guns and turn it into, yo, come shoot us. Niggas who didn't even rap would book me for videos and just make a song just to make a video, y'all, to show their neighborhood. Man, listen, bro. I had to stop being involved. It pissed me off. Sir, I watched it. We talking, it only took about goddamn 2-3 years. From Chief Keef to 2015. Bro, we talking about niggas was, man, go back. Think in your head. I'm telling y'all. Play. They did this. You could sit there and think that we was in some form of control. That is cap. That was them forming the misguided youth. Don't get it twisted. They already set the foundation because they had them boys playing Grand Theft Auto as young bulls and all that. But they slowly made it worse. All that bloody summer and all that, that's them, y'all. Not saying they came up with the ideas. That's them using these elements, and who knows? All right. So, did Katrina help gentrify New Orleans? What changed? Or everything went back the same? I'll wait. Yo, the 6ix9ine was a part of this. I been called it, y'all. Like, not fuck me been calling it, bro. It was, if you look at the music industry and entertainment world from a where we going type of look, you can see it if you've been watching for a minute. So fuck me saying that, yo, I told you and all that. Nah, bro, I don't get no cool points, bro. They train me to look at this shit like this. Not directly, but you can't help it if you watch it. You start learning about the plays that was ran before. So now at a certain amount of time, the shit start coming out that it was a play. Now this is insider information depending on who you know about certain things because it's not, but technically the more you dig in, you'll keep finding that was a play. That was a play. So then the only ones that nobody really don't come out and expose is the walk-offs. Real rap, which we kind of waiting on. It's just a matter of time before somebody come out and give the drop. And they done gave a couple on the low. Real rap, they didn't a couple stories and came out that make sense about what happened to a person for real versus the dumbass story that the goddamn, you know, news told us about a scripted character that they created. Real rap. And if you question it, check to see if Paul McCartney, what's up with Holmes? Straight up. Yeah, for real. Now just question it. What happened on Abbey Road? What really happened on Abbey Road, or that's cap? If it is cap, that mean it was kayfabe the whole time, and they faked it and ran a behind the scenes play to script that it did happen, and they had a fake member in the group. Now, if it did really happen and he died, they did really. So either way, it's kayfabe. Look how that worked. Look how that worked. Now, if you know, you know, and I just fucked your head up. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Just fucked your whole head up if you know. I know you like what? Damn. Hell yeah. That's crazy. Ain't it? It's a play either way, right? You really still we fucking 60 years down the road. It's a play either way. Who lying? What the covers mean then? Now that was cap. So what the fuck, dude? Man. Go ahead, go ahead. Now I'm starting. Do the audio work? What's wrong? It ain't working. What's up?
Yo,
Yo.
what up, host?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, No, I was on a phone call. I was about to say something, but I got a phone call.
Oh, all right, all right. I was silent for a moment. Nah, I was waiting to see if they was on Discord with me.
Yeah, no, I'm on. I don't know what. I don't know about God's son. I don't know what he on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm disgusted with his outcome.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say. That's why I had to pull back up because it was still on my mind. I was kind of confused, but I had to put down what I was thinking in my mind. Like, oh, nah, let me just go live because some of these, this is crazy because we really just watched some form of some type of play, y'all. It's no way that winds up like that. Real rap. It's no way you come
The
in and
worst.
they start off. Yeah, go ahead. What you got?
I was gonna say the worst part about it is like we don't sat here and watched like over a year of no evidence and improper investigations. Then they want to come on the back end at the end of the trial and drag on Thug like he was just this big old criminal, as if she didn't hear all the evidence that got presented to her. Even though he made out with the charges technically, but technically he was supposed to walk away scot free.
All right, according to evidence, he should have walked away scot-free. Him taking that phony ass time served plea deal and then getting up there and kind of admitting to guilt, even though his lawyer wasn't, was kind of odd.
Exactly.
JJB, this the channel where you can't just chat and call people cap. I got the Discord link up there where you could talk and the line's open. So the pressure's on you. So it actually you're talking to yourself if you don't come up and talk. So now what? JJB, you've been called. Yup. Please answer the line. Cap what? Prove it.
And then dudes hit my phone talking about, bro, you seen Thug come home? You seen Thug come home? I'm like, I can't even say what I want to say because they ain't even looking at the trial how I was looking at it the whole time. So
And I knew I don't even want to be involved in that parade at the end because I am happy, but it's a whole bunch of guys that just don't support, yeah, Thug. Nah, that's something they don't, nah, bro.
like, bro, did you not hear how the judge was talking about rap music just like in such
Bro,
a general way?
like she gonna railroad the next guys that come up because they gonna look way more guilty in context. Straight up. Average rapper gonna look way more
Nah,
guilty, y'all.
facts, bro. If Thug is guilty, imagine, bro, just imagine somebody with similar charges, but they actually got a little evidence on it that can like be used against them. They getting smashed.
Yo, how other people juries gonna go? Like they don't have to ask other people juries if they actually watched the Young Thug trial. So say I got another gang Rico. My jury had watched that trial. What if they was actually going for that? And mine look worse though. So like it's gonna have an impact on other people, y'all. Now the way it can help other people is the corruption that was exposed with certain officers, with certain cases, right? But I'm gonna have to say a lot of them knew to try to clean up their act. That's why Brian Steele even said the court, Glanville was blocking him from exposing. Oh, and keep in mind they never spoke about the cop that was on Wide Soul's side. They just totally skipped that, yo.
Nope.
Like how? Honestly. Like, but I got a feeling it just some of them officers gonna wind up, some of them cases gonna get overturned. And this gonna teach the streets to remove themselves off social media, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. All right. So one effect it's gonna have directly is social media incrimination gonna cut in more than half. Yeah. Yes, sir. But you also got some people that got some mental problems who gonna press the line still. If you look, a lot of the people that's real willy-nilly on that, I'm telling you, check, homes on meds. Yeah, most dudes might play a little bit, but they bluffing on that just to get a little bit of steam for their rap career, stuff like that. That's why we get what Thug was doing. You clearly could see Holmes was playing. He playing with game, goddamn Lil Wayne. You feel me? Taunting people, talking about, yo, I would have killed you if. Yo, you can't even do that in the streets. Seriously, think about that. You would be dead if. What? What? Ain't no beating in. Dudes calling them rapper boy. You got NBA players stalking them. Imagine an NBA player stalking a rapper homeboys that's really gang members. Mind you, they connected to a rapper from a dangerous neighborhood, allegedly. And I'm a rap. They robbed me twice. And now I'm looking for them. This don't even add up, y'all. Let's really get into this. I'm not letting this stuff go. No, these boys is capping. What? Dudes was doing frivolous crimes. Thug knew. They wasn't for Wild South, which we seen in the end. Nobody really got charged with doing crimes for Wild South. Y'all seen how that panned out. Look at all these pleas. This did not turn into, Wild South. All these people saying Wild South is a gang. What just happened, y'all? What just happened at the end of that? So to all the people that were saying, yo, but there is a gang.
Everybody beat the game. Everybody beat the game charge.
Seriously, y'all, that is not what they was telling us it was going to be. And to all the naysayers, we got a different outcome than what people were saying. People saying Thug going to go to jail, yo going to get this, woo, 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 the feds going to come. Really for what? So we watched a big show, y'all. Because technically this is what people was predicting at the beginning that was saying, yo, something ain't right about this. First off, people were saying, I don't think this going to make it past time to vote. How was I able to say that before the trial started? I'm telling you, it's audio of me recorded saying this. Like, yo, soon as Fanny popped up and she did the Trump thing and people say, yo, you need to look into Shorty, woo, woo, woo. I came back and did a video talking about Shorty and said, yo, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to have to say this shit look highly political based off of this lady photos. Seriously. This is one of my quotes, y'all. I'm talking about before the trial. As soon as I got wind of who Fanny, I ain't know who she was. All I did was start searching Shorty. Once I searched her and looked at the amount of media that was so high in, I knew the play was in.
The same theory with the Martin Luther King photos when you went to that
Ain't no
Google gallery.
You're not that important unless you is. Which I'm telling y'all, bro. I've been in media, bro. Look. Who in them other courtrooms? Do the other empty courtrooms got photographers? Do y'all see the big difference? All these cases, ain't nobody taking no pictures, especially not on high quality. If you do get one, it's some low end shit, you feel me, from somebody that was just on the fly. Quick story. Not no, I'm telling you. Remember 5,000 times 5,000. Right click them images and see. Yeah. You want to see what's really going on with the media they want you to get? I'm telling you. Or somebody that's marketing themselves, they going to put up, you can see the money. I can see the money. It's the same thing with Alex Jones. His money, the money into his set exceeded his level. The money into Shorty photography exceeded her being a DA.
You know,
Shorty got pictures like goddamn a president. I'm telling y'all. Now, if you got an ego and you really want to be the man, this the right way to do your branding. You gonna do it high caliber. Yeah, you gonna pay for a lot of it. You don't just do one photo shoot. No, you gonna keep them coming to where as though you got mad looks. It's updated. You got yourself in a slim. You know, if you get you want some new outfits because them pictures already got used. Yeah, this how you do it on a high level when you got some shit to do. If you just local, you just do the pictures that get paid for by your goddamn job when you come up. Traditional at events when you obligated and you look regular as a motherfucker in them, like somebody just caught you off guard because you ain't prepared for it. Like Love, Hilton, these type of people. But as they get closer to this trial, you see people tightening up. Down Fanny. was already ready, which proves that she belonged in her spot. You get it? She with the camera. Look at her. She is literally the token spokesperson for who she represent, y'all. Real shit. You can see the play. No exaggeration, y'all. Just look. Hilton represent this and this and this and this bar association, the women's bar, look. The judge do too. She the head of some type of, whatever. Don't quote me. So, don't sleep. We watched a nice, good show, y'all. Like, I hate to try to hard stamp it, and I'm not going to officially put it on 100%. There's room for there being some type of validity, but that's not really real when we actually know that boy don't have no jacket.
Listen, man. If your own city tells you you cannot be in the metro Atlanta area, you think you finna go somewhere else and play around? You think another city you going to is just gonna be accepting of you and not be on your ass the same way?
What you mean? He paying taxes.
Shit.
We
Listen,
welcoming
man.
all taxpayers. I get what you saying. He got a clean record. Keep in mind, bro. Like, they all accusations. He proven till you innocent till proven guilty, right? So in that case, if you do move somewhere else, you're not really being treated because first off, you're a star. So who digs into your background when you paying this type of money? And they find good ways to be creative and excuse you, don't they? Like, ain't like he needed someone to hire him.
And then on top of that, he really wasn't committing no crimes, bro.
Mm-mm.
Like we seen it in the case.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, if he did on the low, and dudes was really under that much goddamn pressure, trying to get told on, somebody would have really cracked and gave them boys some information about Young Thug smoking somebody from New Orleans or one of them things that the internet was alleging. Real rap, y'all. I'm telling y'all, we watched it. Unless it was all fake, but I do think some of them dudes got caught up in jams and was getting on joint,
Yo,
giving up
See,
information.
I'm thinking
between
about in a stereotype way where anywhere we go, we could not have no criminal charges, anything. Just because you black, they looking at you some type of way. So you go somewhere else. You was just on the TV for Rico. They said you got yo smoked, and boom, now you pop up in another city thinking you finna flourish.
I'm gonna say two
I
letters.
don't see it happening.
I'm gonna say two letters. OJ.
Now hold on. Now you wait. Sports and hip hop music, that's two different things.
All right, look. All right, on the back end, the overall impression was, I ain't gonna lie, Holmes might have did that. But technically, did he get a lot of flack from the public? I don't really. I think OJ might have got it worse than Thug. Like, I don't see him getting no flack for this because the way we watched it, I think he might got more fans now, bro. I think it's more people that's going to say, "Yo, we watched that and you did not get found guilty."
No, the sport. See, OJ was already a teacher's pet. He was already a fucking the white folks already loved him when he got into that shit because they support the sports.
But
When we
hold up. His charge alone caused division and made the white folks switch up on him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I witnessed that.
okay, so
They was
you
technically
saying if
on
they
OJ
switched up
ass.
on
I
him,
was mad about that. Like, yo, why they mad at his ass? He was just running football.
listen, if they switched up on him, they have no reason to like Young Thug from the jump. White folks don't like that type music and shit. The motherfuckers up in that political shit, they don't like that
He
shit.
don't
So
really
you
talk that
already on
drill
their
shit though,
radar.
bro. That is not drill ignorant rap he talk. That nigga playful and technical. A lot of times, if you that much of a dickhead, you can't tell what that boy's saying. Straight up. Look, if you outside the culture enough to be offended by it, you can't even tell what Young Thug I'm saying most of the time. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm standing on that. Most them people cannot tell what that boy's saying most of the time. If they do have it in them to be mad at it, real rap, then look, a lot of people in other cultures is actually hard stamping freedom of speech and don't be tripping about lyrics. I'm gonna keep it real because they got some wild ass lyrics in some other genres. Real rap. Let's come on, real rap. Some of these people ain't that you can't sell them with lyrics. Seriously, some of these people out in public is hard stamping that goddamn right to bear arms and the goddamn freedom of speech, regardless of race. They on some if I say that nigga can't rap about it, then that mean I can't. So look,
I think
America, I don't know.
Yo, then on top of that, most people get their information from like mainstream media news sources, not channels like this. I haven't seen any of those pages vilify Thug throughout this whole trial. Probably besides like the first month when Fannie Willis first convicted him with all these
No, they
charges.
really
But after
didn't.
that,
They didn't. What they did was they let her say it, and they would just keep saying Young Thug is alleged. So they drilled the idea of him being on trial. But I will say they didn't necessarily vilify. But I'm gonna say this point: they did not say that the state's case was Cheeks at the beginning either. They would not say that until it was announced, by in the court. I ain't see none of the opinion shifting towards, bro, these boys look innocent. I swear, none of the main source, none of them. I ain't see no news source really running like that. See, that's what was determined. In fact, that when it really started looking shammy, the media didn't latch on to it until the goddamn Brian Steele situation. Yup, the media did not accuse the state of being, like these boys being innocent. I ain't gonna say accuse the state. They didn't announce that, yo, is this some bullshit?
no,
Nobody.
they waited till the trial was damn near over to start calling out the corruption in it.
That's a fact.
They waited till it was completely safe to say it. That don't even count.
That don't count because technically you can see it when you read over the indictment. And remember the news. Hold on, the news kept going off of Fannie. I'm gonna keep it real. They was running with her narratives by keep posting her and not having nobody with no opposing opinion, which is intentional. Because nobody ever came up when Fannie was making them joints. No lawyers was hopping out and saying, yo, to be honest, I went over the paperwork and Fannie's putting a lot of dressing on this. I'm not involved in the case, but Fannie looked like she's selling a...
Yeah, nobody got offended until the Trump situation started, which is fake.
Well, keep in mind, she's not even... Using her as an scapegoat was always political. Y'all remember? I always, once we start cooking in the trial, I say, yo, hold up. The amount of Fannie, she was one of the first people where I'm saying, yo, they forcing her into the media, into the headlines. Early in the trial, it started, with the Fannie, yo, Fannie this, Fannie that. And I'm like, yo, to be honest, she don't even apply when we talk to this young Thug. Yeah, she popped it off with her initial statements, but as we got into the trial, she ain't even relevant. You feel me? So I start feeling like, oh yeah, this a party. Because they bringing her up too much. I'm talking about every time something happened, they would say, yo, that's because Fannie want this, or Fannie did this, or Fannie sleeping with Nut. Yo, we went 150 days with people keeping a rumor going of Fannie sleeping with Nut. Yup. No proof, y'all. That just show you smoke and mirrors is real as ever. There we go. A whole rumor the whole time. And I guarantee you, if you take a motherfucking poll, it's people that's going to still say, yeah, I believe that. No proof, though.
The only reason I say I believe it is just because I didn't see other shit like that in Atlanta. I mean, just throughout the case. Even with Woody and his girl being the motherfucking police. Okay, so once you start seeing that shit, it's like you can't just dismiss it. It looked about right. And the way she started acting when you ask her about it, it's like, okay, that's another strike. So, I mean, but what validity does it hold? Because still, like I said, we're talking about it from two different ways of, hey, well, we think this and not, but we got to think about this is white folks and how they think. This is the law. This shit ain't got nothing to do with how we think about this shit.
Yo, even if it did have some validity to it, like the fact that people kept using that same narrative as to say, oh, the only reason Thug is on trial is because we got a dirty prosecutor that slept with one of the dudes that died. Like, you telling me we got the biggest case in Georgia ever, and y'all only thing y'all leaning on is the fact that family slept with nothing, which is hearsay.
What they saying
It
now
don't
that
help nothing. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter whether she did or not. That's why it's like, why does it even matter? It don't help the case. It's not going. That shit's irrelevant.
if it was so personal to her, why she ain't make them plead out to it?
Really, I'm gonna be honest with you. I
So
don't
they
even
helped her
know what
use
the
it for a
fuck going on.
political campaign, and the people on the internet was really just promoting her when they were saying that, and she
I
really
don't even know what
diabolical.
they made it seem like, hey, once you walk in here, if you don't take this, we giving you the. So I'm like, how is this a deal? If y'all telling them they gotta take this, I don't understand what just happened. To be honest,
Yo, we got played. We got defend. We gotta find out how much. Now I'm gonna go in more, but I just had more on my mind tonight, so I'm like, hold on, bro, let me go live, yo. That boy actually just got time served, which we was kind of predicting. I mean, on the strength of it was so much time going on, we'd have predicted damn near everything. So we was shooting shots all over the place, but a lot of people really was saying, not me. A lot of people were saying, you're gonna take time served. Now let me get Ricky Williams his credit yesterday for saying Thug was going to take his plea deal today. Remember he said 90%? I said, yo, I believe Holmes. And look, if you had heard my demeanor yesterday when I was saying it, I was really saying it like, all right, I didn't, even though it sound crazy, I'm going to have to really take it in reality now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Holmes done been true on point. Holmes know exactly what's going on. So let me just go ahead. Yeah. Said the boy really was going to take a plea. I think overall, yo, I think we watched the show. That's where I'm at with it, yo. And cause it helped him. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm approving. I'm about to get into it. It ain't gonna be as many people around, but I'm right going more into how. Why? So all that back research and all that stuff I was doing and how Atlanta got where it's at now, that's right add up. And technically, that's what I'm interested in. Why? Who executive produced it? The same people that do the crime shows. Now you use a lawyer, you use the detectives in all their cases, and it's a case that they couldn't use. So what's the coincidence that it was going to be used on Gang Gang? So did Gang Gang get scrapped so it could actually be used in the courthouse and they came up with a better play? Because it's the same thing, right? Remember the TV show that the dudes try to get pulled off of the...
Yep, it's the same script.
It's the same script, right? And remember, he exposed that he had more than that was in the motion that they used. Because they got other NIBIN charts. So it's more. And they talk about they had interrogation videos. So they was going to use all them videos, y'all. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm going to come back live and be breaking it down as, we go forward. Things, how the politics connected. I already did it. I showed the Mason connection. I ain't going to lie. Y'all seen, what this got to do with that? And what made me just go hard and show that the other day, like, you know what? We coming, the way they playing with this trial, we need some real content. Let me go in and go hard. Fuck that. Put this on stream. See what the fuck
The
niggas.
dark part is when you think about the theory we got about how this is like the end of hip hop as we knew it for the past about 10, 15 years. And
Yeah.
then
Well,
taking
no.
that theory and reading her what is it called? The list she gave him?
What?
taking that theory and reading that list she gave him, it connects too well
What
to the
about
end
the
of hip
fact
hop.
that Kevin Lyle's been in hip hop the whole time?
Yeah, facts.
That's spooky. And Leo Cohen.
Man, the way that boy ended his statements, that boy said, I put a lot of money into my neighborhoods, into my community. I'm the biggest one. Once I heard him say that, I said, oh, okay, yeah, this a play.
The
Who the
Mason.
fuck ends out like that?
Hold on, y'all. What's up with the connection of the Devil's Claw and Halloween? Uh-oh. 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 The greatest creator of the
Yeah,
whole...
ain't nobody bringing.
Huh?
Ain't nobody even bringing that part into account at all. Like at all.
Yo.
You know,
The greatest architect of the universe? Bro. And he traded a couple guys. Bro. Halloween is also a significant day for Bloods. Remind me, Sean. 31 is the amount of seconds they get beat in. And that date is synonymous for the date that they did what?
Zip Tray Ace.
What you say?
They call it Zip Tray Ace on 31.
Why?
That's like well now because you also got Cinco de Mayo, but on 31 I just know that's like a holiday.
Nah, somebody told me why though. Nah. Somebody told me, hold on, y'all. Ho. I know why they use that 31. Hold on, y'all. Somebody know why, y'all. Come on, bro. That number is simple. It ain't even that elaborate either. It ain't.
Nah, the 31, you got it right when you said that's the number that's how many seconds it takes.
Nah. I know that they use it for that, but no, I know somebody told me why they got the number 31. Yeah. What happened? They picked that day because that's the day that the dudes. Hold on. I know this. Damn, if this was a test, that's a bitch. I actually know this, y'all. I ain't no goddamn blood historian, but this is kind of like early common knowledge, real rap. What this 31 for? Real rap. It ain't slick though. It's like a date or something. It ain't like no real elaborate. It ain't that. I don't remember it being nothing real. I know. Nah, I really can't think of it off the top of my head.
I mean, from what I know, all of this shit don't mean nothing. So that's a rabbit hole.
Oh, it depends. Some people do know real knowledge, and some people are bluffing. So that's the spooky part. Because when you get into like, all right, Cloud in the chat say, yo, 13 backwards is 31. Which technically, if you know people that rock duality, 31 ugly ass number to pick, first off. So you definitely on something. First off. Straight up. Come on, y'all. You ain't never picked if a nigga say, yo, pick a number. You is not saying 31. First off. So that bitch got a reason. $31. It is the amount of time they beating you in. Well, alleged, right? But nah, it's something else. And they do rock on Halloween. Hold on.
It's not really just that either. Like if you got a problem with somebody and y'all want to hash it out.
A DP? Or that ain't a
Yeah.
DP. That's a what's
No,
that?
that's not a DP. That's just like
A
a
fair one.
friendly fade. Yeah, a
Okay.
friendly fade is 31 seconds.
Okay. That's kind of capish though. Come on, we need to
The
put more
DP
than
is
that. Now that is a nice bit, I guess, if you slugging. If you
I mean
forced
30
to go
seconds.
like show enough throw, like y'all gotta go ahead and throw some blows. You can't just be fake, yeah, I mean, jabbing for 31 seconds.
Right. Now it depends on also what set. See, some sets they do it different.
Oh,
31, that's like a Billy set. That's like some folks that's up under. Say you got into it with a nigga that was from a different set, y'all will run the 31. Someone in your own set, when you get jumped in, you might gotta do 100 seconds. You might gotta do 93 seconds or some shit like that.
Okay, that sound about right. That sound like something down my caliber right there. Like, nah, bro, we kicking it up a level. You feel me?
Right.
To really establish that
Oh
we ain't
no,
bluffing.
if you really like that, see most niggas they'll say, oh, you gotta get in there with 3 of them. If you one of them, they'll put you in there with 5 of them. It ain't
Okay.
no, we just letting him slide.
Yeah, you want that though. He didn't sell out. He did what's best for him. Nah, we ain't even on that. We ain't mad about that. I just baited you in with that title. We way past that. Like this.
Even though technically he did, but
Yeah, but I ain't tripping about that. Like, you feel me? You got that. He cool. Hold on though, yo, because we got a different door open now. You feel me? We got this date right here with this October 31st. I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty interesting.
I ain't gonna lie. All I know about that day is I know that's like recognized as like gang initiation day. I seen it. I think like the New York. I think it was the New York Police Department. They recognized it as gang initiation day, like in the 90s or something.
Yeah. All right, Crabtree just added another one. He say 31 rules which must be memorized. I heard that. Nah, somebody told me the 31, yo. Was it a date that the nigga started the shit on the 31st? Young Thug is 33 and plead on the 31st. Don't sleep on the total date. Don't sleep on the total date. So play with the total date, y'all. 10/31/2024. See what that do. Because I don't play with these numbers a lot, but I will say there's been a couple times I was kind of fucked up by what I found when I did play with this
I mean,
date.
if you add all the numbers together, that's 13.
What? I quit.
Yep.
I quit. That shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have happened. See? I don't like that type shit. Yeah, you could say it's a coincidence. Right. I agree. But mathematically, on what it could have been, I find that shit odd. See, remember I told y'all, I say, yo, I don't really be playing with that numerology or whatever the fuck they say with the numbers.
all the other numbers that it could have been, that's not like a coincidence.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I be saying. I'm going off math, y'all. Fuck mysticism and, yo, it got to do with, no. I don't play with that. I don't even get into all of that. Let's just plain Jane see if we got some shit that shouldn't happen. Remember, look, I told y'all I never test. I tested to see if you play something backwards, if it really say some other shit. And yes, it does. Scared the hell out of me. And I'm telling y'all for real life, fuck somebody telling you on a video. If you notice, I ain't ever did no video about it. I don't care. Like, I don't even want to know about that shit. I don't want to know how it worked. Because I came to the conclusion that if you know how to say something back, in order to get something to play backwards, that means you got to know how to talk backwards. Which, for some reason, I might have been high, but I came to the conclusion, you damn near got to be the devil to talk backwards. That's all I could come up with.
They were saying that shit with Lil Wayne, like 2005 maybe. They were saying a lot of his songs. You play them backwards. and it was
Nah, nah,
saying
nah, nah,
some
nah, nah.
devil shit.
All right, look, don't do the people like that. All right, look, this the one. Go back to Obama's speech. Yes, I can. It's a commercial with a whole bunch of famous people saying it back to back. Put that shit in some software, turn it backwards, and sit down. Get your mind right. Watch what happens. Seriously, you might want to have somebody in the room with you. Straight up, because shit ready to get
Yeah,
real digital.
I don't even want to get into that. I'm gonna take your word for it. Fuck
Fuck.
all that.
See, the rap music, all right. The rap music is going through so much processing, y'all. I can do that. You understand what I'm saying? Like we can play with. All right, this theory has been used to say that people was using it for trolling on purpose because back in the days, people used to like to try to play the record backwards to say that it was saying something. Now, when you do this to a lot of music, you can kind of force yourself into believing it's saying something. These two different things. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Look, listen, you can take albums and play these bitches backwards, and a lot of things will start sounding like, ho, did he say something right there? You can do this all day. Ho, no, I ain't talking about no speculation. I'm talking about this one, this Obama. this is the complete thing that's being said regular. When it's reversed, it totally says something that it shouldn't, y'all. Really. And the way you hear it in different voices, you start hearing it in the different tones, though. See, normally if different people say different stuff, right, and you reverse it and do stuff like this, it's not going to give the same impression backwards. People talk different a lot. This one got a different ring, y'all. I'm going to keep it real. I want y'all to do it yourself. Yeah, and they chanting it, but they not really. It's odd. I'm telling y'all. And what it says, it's spooky. If it's saying that, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm an engineer, y'all. It does sound like those people are saying what the fuck you think they saying. At first, you're like, "Oh, what he saying?" As you getting your ears right to listen closer, you're gonna hear other people start saying it too, which get way clearer than the first people. See, that's the thing. At first, as soon as your ears click in, you're like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" So you try to listen closer, right? As you listening closer, they're gonna start saying it in different tones and different people saying it. So it's gonna get clearer as you keep hearing it. And you gonna cut it before it get to the end. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I guarantee you you don't make it to the end. That's how wild it get. It start really feeling like you in the motherfucker, like you is a part of it. I swear. Man, listen, I don't know if it's because I might have been listening to the studio speakers, y'all, in the studio, so they had my ass zoned out, and I might have been high, y'all. Real rap. But that was spooky. I'm just gonna say that. It ain't no way for me to explain it no other way, y'all. And man, listen, like I said, I'm hip to when they be trolling and they do stuff like this. You feel me? To try to cause intrigue. Real rap. So very well it could have been them playing. In this context, I don't know why they would have played like this. Talking about a rock and roll dude that, is supposed to be playing with the dark side. Yeah, I get it. Hell yeah, that make perfect sense. Let's play with some backmasking. You feel me? Hell yeah. Make them intrigue. That makes perfect sense. In this commercial, no sense. Man, I only put you into. I think so, Cloud. Because to be honest, that was the same technique that I was using to, do music better. So to be honest, I think that's a fair assessment. I think that's a fair assessment. Um, I mean, the same way that the people was persuaded by Young Thug being really gangster, but he got a clean jacket and he looked up to young Lil Wayne. Now we gave him the credit because he's from a neighborhood that that's up in poverty, but in reality, remember when we first started talking, I started saying, yo, hold on, is Holmes a 6'9"? Meaning everybody's a 6'9" if they didn't pick up their image of gangsterism until it was time to present it to the public. That go for everybody, y'all. I don't care what age you at. If you so young, you're just impressionable and you're trying to present to us because it's the thing to do as a rapper, we can't even really consider your gangsterism. Just because you came from poverty. Nah, you actually was manipulated to use that aesthetic. So is it real? And I'm saying this to y'all because I know somebody that purposely joined the gang for business and was conscious enough to tell me. I can explain to you how he told me. So I say, yo, you following that shit? Yeah, bro, shit. You know how many people I could serve? Did you hear what I just said? This nigga's a shark. Just to let y'all know. A master manipulator when we were younger. As we're turning into adults, Holmes peeped the play. Holmes getting himself involved. I catch him one day. Now, I'm not playing the game because of the age we at. He's slightly younger than me by a year or two. Just enough for him to be intrigued with it, but it's smart enough to know he could use it for business, y'all. I swear to God, this is a guy that's just joining just cause. Yes, he sees the play, the opportunity. I swear to God, it's the same play. He just wanted to use it for the streets, though. He know what he could do with it, manipulate. He know what he read. Man, he told me, man, listen. I couldn't do nothing but tell him, yo, you crazy. Luckily, well, technically he lucked up. Let me say that. He went down in a non-RICO. Put it like that. Now, did he get told on or something? I never checked that out. He might have. He was in a situation similar to Donovan Thomas. Put it like that. When the thing is first evolving. You see what I'm saying? Similar, I promise. Almost same type situation. You know what I mean? I'm going to say he a little bit more. No, he could rap. So technically, I'm going to have to see kind of, damn. He kind of like a blend of both of these niggas, to be honest, because he could rap and technically he trapping. That's weird, but regardless, he's seen the gang shit as a thing to use. Now, in the music, I'm going to have to say he wasn't, he drifted. Around this time, he drifted away from music. This person I know, closer to the streets. You feel me? So the aesthetic, and we didn't have the cameras. Oh yeah, that's what did it. If it would have been video time, oh my God, yes, he would have turned up with the music because he would have used it. Yep. So God forbid this was in the late 2000s, around 2000. I'm gonna say God. I'm gonna say like 2008, 7ish. Don't quote me on that, y'all. Might have been 6. I feel yet. No. Oh, wait. It might have been, y'all. Don't quote me on this, y'all. Like, fuck the time, fuck the year. But y'all get what I'm saying. It was just kind of really turning into like, a thing where, it was enough floating around to where as though people really is real. I mean, it ain't longer just dudes. Some dudes is trying to be in a gang. Nah, that shit really going on. But he was smart enough, y'all, to actually peep the angle of business. I got it when he said it. Before he said it, I had to keep it real. I never looked at it like that. And I wasn't I wouldn't have probably ever looked at it like that. Never thought about that. Sheer business. I got access to all these people now. And he understood the ranking. Like if I get my rank, you feel me? So he trying to hop in early. You get what I'm saying? His mind worked like that. Mine didn't. He a little bit more. He quicker than me. I went maybe because I wasn't interested in that type of situation, but still. Oh, and he had access to a part of town that might have been already, in the know about these types of things. So that might have had something to do with it too, because it depends on what area you in. Some areas had kind of got access to it before certain people, so you know how that go. I don't know where exactly Holmes got it from though. I don't know. I ain't even checked to see, what. The weird part about it is he wasn't the only person around that was gravitating towards it, so I was seeing it from multiple angles. Yeah. Like, when I was locked up, I watched grown men turn blood. You feel me? They already 30, 35, 40, turning blood in the jail now. It was kind of like a joke at this moment because the impression was, if you grown, why would you, join a gang now?
No, that's actually I didn't kind of found out the reason for that. Like even with, I think that's where it should stay at. It shouldn't be no gangs on the streets. It should be only in jail, because that usually teaches, like in certain gangs. I'm not sure about all, but I know for the Bloods for sure. There's hygiene codes that certain niggas be needing to get taught, certain morals and principles that just a regular nigga off the street don't be having. And when you get in there, for you to be, I guess it does come with some protection. You do end up belonging to somebody and shit, but I think it should just stay down there. Because once you come out here, you lost already. Once you come out here and you part of a gang and you saying you part of some people, y'all lost. Because y'all ain't got enough technology to deal with the rest of the organizations.
But I think, regardless if you join a gang or not, jail gonna teach you certain mannerisms because of the certain structure. Because technically, I ain't joining a gang, but some of that stuff you talking about, it's like the military. So I see what you're saying. I don't necessarily think you need to be in a gang. I think jail gonna kind of structure it some way if you want respect. So if you are lacking in some of them areas, you definitely gonna get a reality check on how you should be rocking. So I'm with you on that though. A gang could probably make it more, traditional or routine.
It's really just because dealing with us, white folks got their gangs, the Chinese boys got their gangs, the Mexicans got their gangs. So a nigga coming in, he gotta belong to something. You either gonna say you a spiritual nigga or you gonna full out start gangbanging. And that's just the term they put with it, but you belong to an organization of some sort, regardless how they operate. You're in some sort of organization.
This gang look fake, especially to be at war. They claim
Like YSL.
yeah, they claim these boys was at war for 9 years, y'all. And they got YSL only dropped 2 people in 9 years, allegedly.
Bro, real gang isn't non-existent in jail. especially after
see,
9 years.
that goes back to what Belknap had said. I think that was Belknap. When he got up there and said, because I seen it. When I had first moved to Georgia, everybody was doing that 3-letter acronym for the neighborhood. Everybody was saying, yo. And then some of them was rapping, like the rich kids. They had their own. There was some girl rich kids. They was LRK. So everybody had that 3-letter acronym. Once they did that, that made you a gang off the dribble.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, regardless of how structured
My
y'all
city did it
is,
too. Seriously, y'all early as shit. As soon as I start shooting videos, you can see my early videos. Niggas got 3-letter word. GGL. What? Wise. Hold on. Yo, it's too many. I got tired of hearing dudes with this on their name, y'all. Seriously, y'all. Like, I was really mad at this 3-letter thing. Well,
man,
any letters to represent. It was what is that, an acronym? I was just like, yo, it's just overwhelming. Everybody just got 3 letters or something.
man, they made a whole mixtape, a whole song off of this. They had ABG, YMM. It was so many different. It was like if you didn't belong to one, it started feeling like, yo, you would make up your own. Say you was just a one man band, you know what I'm saying? You was a one-man army. You figured you still had to have that 3-letter acronym just to tell people, hey, this is what I associate with. And like you said, you always had those that was more prominent, the ABGs and shit, but everybody had them. So they was a gang, man. They considered themselves to be the gang. They was ganging and shit, but soon as the shit, that's what I don't like. Let me just say that and I'm done. I don't like when a nigga be telling us he a gang, respect the gang, but as soon as you get in front of the white boy, you start apologizing and shit. No, that's not what we was doing. No, I don't respect that shit. If you gonna stand on it around us and force that shit on us, stand on it with that white boy. Tell that nigga fuck you, fuck the judge and fuck the police in his face. Don't come and press me in the hood.
What? So hold on.
Oh, we got to beat charges though, bro.
They not beating them though. That's what I'm saying. You just really sold out, and everybody's still like, oh yeah, free you, but they not taking into account that yo, this nigga just tucked his tail. He tucked his tail. He screamed he screamed Toby.
Why?
Man, come on, man. Hell no. Why would you take the deal? If it was take it to trial, fuck the judge, why would you even consider the deal? Why is Brian still saying, no, we wish it was not guilty? Or we could say, why are you wishing? Why didn't you keep going?
Okay.
That theory right there is exactly why I think the trial fake.
Yep. Brian still holler. Yeah, he don't want to sit another 90 days. Fuck is you talking about? What?
You just said they didn't have nothing on you. So really what y'all did is, it's like an arm wrestle where you just let the nigga, I'm gonna let him get this one. What? No, nigga, if you really had the strength, you was doing all that at the face-off and shit. You just gonna let him get this one? What happened to every last ounce of blood and all of that? You still pumping. The well ain't ran dry yet. So why is you giving up now?
True. They actually looked like they was winning. Heavy. That might have been the problem. We got a fake ending because they whooped their ass. They had to tap out and make it look like something. Because that shit was a play.
Now see what they know is the same way he's saying, yo, we're just pleading out to this because they were lying and we're just going for it. They know it could have got worse than that. Because nobody really, I mean, you'll get a couple people protesting outside the front for a couple days. But a lot of this shit goes on backstage, behind the scenes. So we gonna take this one because we know they'll really hit the gavel on us for something worse and ain't nobody gonna give a damn. Telling you, it happen to niggas all the time.
Yo, they just had 3 murders and didn't prove nothing. How the fuck this work? Yo, why did Thug apologize? I ain't being a hard ass
I
right
didn't hear
now.
no apology. I didn't hear it.
I ain't being no hard ass right now. My bad for smacking in y'all ear and shit. But yo, I wasn't jacking that apology, yo. I'm not trying to be no jerk right now. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not laughing. Seriously, I'm dead serious. The way that boy sound like he's 6'4" or something, y'all. He sound all little and shit and timid, talking on his ass. What the hell?
It do to you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what it do to you. You know them folks got you. Them folks had him. You see
Yo,
what I'm
hold
saying?
on,
He
bro.
like, man, I'm making out.
Hold on, y'all. Let me respond to the chat, because people talking like I'm dumb. Like I don't know what it's like. They had to say something smooth in front of judge so you could go home. We passed that. Boy, you embarrassing yourself. Relax. The
Yes.
fuck? Like, hold on, y'all. Y'all do know all this talking I do, and y'all think I don't know when a person need to go in and say something that he might not. It's bad. I'm gonna say what they want to hear right now. If it, inside of not telling, right? Yeah, come on, man. I get that. I'm saying, bro, that was a little bit unnecessary, bro. I'm gonna have to say, first off, Holmes damn near took blame,
Yes.
which was not called. What the fuck, cuz? Bro. Come on, relax. You sorry to put everybody through this. That's about all we need. We don't need no old What the hell? Seriously, y'all. That's just my opinion, y'all. I think he said when he got up there and spoke, I was a little bit surprised at the extent that Holmes went into directly speaking as if he got found guilty, and he didn't. I was a little bit like confused, like, oh, whoa, cuz, they ain't prove you or nothing. Well, what you doing? Tighten up, cuz.
They broke the entire black community today. That's what they did. They buck broke us as a whole.
I ain't gonna lie, they might have got us. 808 might be right. They got us, y'all, because I don't know how they whooped their ass and their homes wound up feeling timid at the end. Yo should have walked out like Bill Cosby. Who remember Bill Cosby strutting out that motherfucker when he beat the shit? So Bill Cosby go harder, okay?
Then hit him with the double take. Like,
Yeah, he hit us with the face. They hit us with the 50, y'all. I know one thing. We watched a long-ass trial. I don't know how.
nah, you did some extensive casework though. You gotta go and crack that Chicago case now. Like from the outside, like I said, I was following you from the top too. Like you did some real investigation. You gotta crack that Chicago now.
The Chicago guy be linked to Dirk Favre. Like, I feel like Dirk Favre. I don't want to say he gave them Dirk. I feel like Dirk's career might have been getting created from the. Well, hold on. There's a lot of political ties to Chicago and entertainment and gangs.
An overwhelming amount.
Yeah, I had to do some more research, but I'm gonna have to say, according to what I found, his father looked fishy. The fact that he came home, and when I looked in his paperwork, the way he came home was pretty fishy, and the people that helped him come home. I remember that. Now, I got let down with the investigation. Let me say this. because the trial was going on. People wasn't interested in that. You feel me? So maybe now that Dirk's in the limelight, I might be able to. I gotta get refreshed on it, y'all. I don't know. I mean, I got all the stuff still downloaded, but I'm gonna have to get refreshed. But I asked people, y'all gonna watch if I do the Chicago documentary? And what I was gonna do was I was gonna kind of put something together that showed how, the gangs that was there before the black people, the black gangs we know, that actually established like their neighborhood and evolved it into politics. It shows how crime and people that run neighborhoods like gangsters and stuff actually turn into politicians and how it works. So the story of Mayor Daley and how he basically used the goons from his neighborhood to control the politics, and then he turned it to the mayor. And so when
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's gonna,
I'm listening to 808.
no, I ain't want to get off topic. I was just gonna say it's gonna take like a few days to digest how this lawyer just coughed up and spit in our face, bro. Like this whole time we've been calling this trial to be fake and be a play, and it's like she just said, "Yeah, you damn right it is," and just spit right in your face.
Mm-hmm.
I say about that Dirk case, you just got to do the same formula. Go ahead and get the officials. Go ahead and look into the DAs. Go ahead and get all the stragglers, get the main people, get the backstories on them, run their jackets, run their backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and really with them, it's a lot more of them speaking. You already got your Woody character. I think it would be FBG Butter in that sense. So it's a whole lot to cover on that, as long as it's done in the sequel manner to where everybody can get the whole story. The sequence manner.
Okay. So then, what you doing? You starting with Keith, or you starting before Keith? You starting with JoJo?
You definitely got to start with because Drill didn't even start with Keith. That was Duck.
I use Chief Keef as the single that draws all the attention and the hype come.
It got to go further back than that. You have to go Tuka, because that's what people really. Yeah, you'll have to go Tuka. You'll have to go DB. You got to let them know why it's called Old Block. You know
I went all the way back to Larry Hoover now. I went back to Larry Hoover and came forward. I was back on Jeff Ford, Larry Hoover, Mayor Daley, and how the gangs even started.
That Jeff Ford and that church connection, that was
then we came through the crack era where they rotated, put the drugs in the community because them boys was using. I mean, we linked Martin Luther King and Malcolm X to Chicago in the beginning of their shit. Both of them jumped off in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Chicago on everybody's timeline, y'all. In the political, just to let y'all know, in the political sector or somebody black that you know. Look, in the early part of their career, these motherfuckers came up in Chicago, I swear to God. They did one of their first shows or first speeches, or I'm telling you, real shit, y'all. Wow. Every time we kept looking, it was like, yo, what the fuck is up with Chicago? Even when a nigga not from there, the nigga wound up making a real move in Chicago. You feel me? Like, yo, what the fuck? How the fuck this shit?
Oh no, that's all those. They broke that down with like even the cities that's on the dollar, like Dallas, Atlanta, I think New York City on one. All those top cities, you're gonna get some.
That's a fact. Boston,
something going on.
You're right. Boston on the list. Baltimore too. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be watching. I'll disclude Baltimore because it seemed like I just be paying attention because I'm from here. But I will say there has been an alarming amount of things in the black underworld where Baltimore mentioned as a prime factor. It's real shit. Like, it's too many drug stories where niggas say, yeah, we stopped with the heroin in Baltimore. I'm like, what the fuck? Every goddamn kingpin? What the fuck?
It get deep as you got to know why they wanted everybody in Baltimore to be on that type of drug. Though.
Oh, yeah.
Why are these people in this spot right here?
It's the Mason-Dixon line, and it got a port. It's the port
Yeah,
city,
the ports. It's the
Mason-Dixon
ports.
line, and it's the alley of D.C.
See, because the man told me he was an Atlanta native. He said, man, back when I was coming up, black folks didn't play that. We would hit the ports, we would hit the trains, we would hit all of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he said that certain cities have certain drugs that they do the most. And he says those are the ones that they put there. He says, you notice there, I think Chicago, they all on beans.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got people on ecstasy, something everywhere, but that's their choice of drug is on beans. Texas, we know it's the lean. California, we know it's the weed. Here in Atlanta, it fluctuates. Right now, everybody on the perks. But they do that in those specific places so niggas don't start looking at what resources is really coming by their face. They don't even start trying to get involved in it.
Yo. All right. So what we missing is, all right, we know about the swindlers that then played the middle with the being pro-black allegedly, being connected to the poor, the people in poverty and politics. We've been letting these people slide, y'all. All right, one of the hidden links is, and he got caught, and it's the exposer, Al Sharpton, y'all. How did he get hemmed up to turn into an informant? Why was he even able to talk to somebody about some weight, kilos? Think about that. He's on a wiretap being talking about weight as if he's one of those types of players. All right, what was he doing before this? Now look at the career he's in. Come on, y'all. Look at this is a blatant example of what happened. Look at this. This is a play right in our face. We let him slide. This 60 years in, my nigga. We're 60 years down the road. My nigga is used in mass publication as speaking for the black community, but Holmes, real rap, y'all. So it's
They
like
gotta
that.
give you somebody you can resonate with, though. They gotta give you somebody that know where to get it at. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't just gonna give you somebody you'll say, yo, home square. It's gonna be somebody you know he in the mix. You know he know what's going on. Just like what was his name? The one Antonio? The one with Thug and them that got pulled over smoking the weed. That was a play, but still they're trying to show you like, yeah, he involved. So it makes you more familiar with him. You're more comfortable with the nigga.
They laugh at us because we don't ask for more. I think you hit it with that one. These groups of people want this. They didn't strive for it. That's part of the whole scheme. Is you willing to cut out and do these things, which is reason why they use the word sacrifice. Because it's like it's got a value to it regardless. People want to taint it. Don't get it twisted in context. Are you willing to lose something you love type shit? All right, it's levels. Seriously. Like if you really listen to some of the stuff that people allege, right? And you really just think about it, like, hold on. In order to get signed up into some shit where we on the higher side of things, you is really gonna have to you get your ass whooped just to be in a bullshit gang, just to let you know. Just to put some context on it, niggas getting the ass whooped just for regular gangs, y'all. So one that got a real perks, oh yeah, you might have to lose a whole nigga. That's light. Right? No, it's like seriously. Now you could bring us one of your niggas, or we could pick one. How you want to do it? Oh shit! My nigga threw a nigga out fast. Hey yo, that nigga gave us a name fast as a motherfucker. You might move up in rank, fucking around like that. You made a quick decision. Oh shit! God damn, you gonna get a badge? Hell yeah, y'all. My man pushed the button fast. Yo was already ready. Yo had a nigga ready. How you know? Nigga, like I just had a feeling y'all was gonna ask for a nigga, man. I've been waiting for this day all my motherfucking life, man. Hell yeah, get my father, man. Hell. Nigga, hell yeah. Remember, you had a video start popping up on YouTube talking about y'all. You had to, get rid of a nigga if I had to come get with y'all. So I already had a nigga ready. Yeah, had my father. He nice and fed too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've been feeding him good. Hell yeah, get that nigga. Tonight, I'm ready to roll.
I
Yo,
mean, that's always been, that's the sacrifice.
I mean, but bro, all
That's the
right,
YNW Melly.
all right, hold, check. Let's get digital since we didn't crack the door open. Check this out. Now listen, you know on the internet people used to go in about these type topics. Now it got overwhelming to where as though it was easy to ignore some people because they be on the surface with it, right? So I ain't really indulge and keep looking at these videos. But one day, just happened to click one. They had an interesting thing. So this nigga was saying, yo, you might want to check out some of these basketball players, bro. Niggas got some mysterious deaths happening right in the early stage before they signed their initial big contract, right? Then the nigga went and showed a couple niggas, not just a regular couple niggas, a nice bit. That was pretty odd. Yeah, a couple that I knew, then he threw a couple I ain't know. Like we talking about sister die, you know, brother, you know this, yeah. But we talking about in your first 2-3, like we talking everybody in that first little set of years. And I'm telling you, the nigga showing you the picture of, yeah, you know, you get your rookie contract, but what about that next one that come? And then he's showing the picture of the niggas who did get the, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Now these videos been scrubbed off the net. Never think one of these, I don't know if this was the same person, y'all. I don't know if this, it might have been. But listen, the nigga said, yo, do you know how many NBA players is Prince Hall Masons? Now, like I said, the people that was doing this research, they was pretty much proving what they were saying. Y'all. I don't just listen to whatever the fuck. No, you gonna have to really show me. And I ain't just going off on TikTok video. Fuck no. You feel me? Straight up. We talking about the years and you know on YouTube when you be in the cut for real. And if certain people y'all they was putting up some evidence on some old bro. Now look, like I said, I don't like even going down these because it get into too much you can't prove. But things you can prove, there are some weird ass anomalies. We talking about people. Hey, all right, first off, yo, you talking about people that's young. First off, so when you talking about the amount of death in young people's lives, first off, this is kind of a little bit tricky. Straight up, in context, it's like, a lot of mysterious events. We ain't talking about old age and shit like that, y'all. We talking about really people that's still supposed to, nah. So what happened? We talking about, I mean, Jay-Z with his nephew. Now, I hate to spin over the music, but I mean, like, dude, we really have something weird going on, or that's just some cap? I'm just asking. Because the dude kind of fucked me up with the basketball one, y'all. Because he named some dudes that was like, technically, they would have went under the radar. But that is a big contract. You feel me? Like, he was proving his point. It was like, hold on, Holmes ain't necessarily one of the main names, but your point is made because technically Holmes did sign a way bigger contract than he came in with. And that did just happen. Which it was like, it was starting to be like, hold on, bro. You got a couple people that you know, but you even got some other dudes that technically sound some pretty reasonably big contracts. Not saying that you just getting a bag because you done did that. No. But just throwing it out there, what is going on? That's all, y'all. I ain't saying it's a fact. I'm just saying somebody made a video that was pretty interesting on his idea of, and he was just presenting it. He wasn't stamping it. He was just saying, we might want to look at this. These people, some of these people that had some mysterious passing away right around time of a pretty lucrative deal. On the first half of their career, on the front end type of joint. Not rookie, no, not as soon as you got in here. No, right around time it's time for that next one, which varies a little bit, depending on, some guys, it might be your fourth or fifth year. Some guys, your second or third, you feel me? And he's showing this. And most of these dudes you do know, even the dudes that they ain't household names. If you watch, you still know these dudes. So you like, damn, man, he's showing a video of them signing, basically, or the news clip or the news article that reports them signing a new contract. A big contract, a bigger contract, one that would make you happy type shit. Now, if you listen to basketball and watch it, they talk about this all the time. I'm talking about, nigga, if a nigga re-sign, they talk about it. You feel me? And he ain't even go nowhere. He just read up. Nigga, they just give me, I'm gonna stay a little bit longer type shit. They ain't really technically that big of a deal, but they make a big deal out of it. Which is another part of the show. Real shit. It reestablished that this person is valuable and, sought after. They do one of the best players. If we can establish this team, just paid them this. If y'all notice the hype. Real shit. They can just hype up any nigga and say, yo, such and such and them just paid this. Hence, a lot of dudes who was bust. Y'all seen the way the hype work. Build a nigga up and they be trash. Y'all done seen them do it millions of times. Come on. We really technically you yourself even believe, like, nah, technically that nigga gonna be tight. Whole time Holmes get over that motherfucker. Trash. No explanation though. For real, because to be honest, ain't like some of these bulls can't hoop. That just lets you know some of them ain't built to play a part of that, whatever the fuck they got going on in these leagues. That's another part. It lets you know what smoke and mirrors going on. Because some dudes can clearly hoop, but what happened? They get in the NBA and they can't hoop. That's cat. Nah, they ain't part of the system. You feel me? They don't work with the system right. They might be, who knows? They don't like the fact that it's rigged, which is a problem with a lot of people. Hell yeah. Motherfucker find out, hold on. Somebody really got to tell you, yo, stop complaining about the fouls, nigga, that shit. Imagine getting to your 6th year before you really figure that shit out. Seriously. Seriously, y'all ain't know this nigga started chilling about 6 years in? 6 to 8 years? Y'all ain't noticed? Certain niggas just be just chilling. They really, I caught on that. I really did know, but nigga, I was trying to get a spot. First, I was trying hard as shit to hoop and keep a spot on the team. Before I really realized there's a whole goddamn play going on. Ben, hell yeah, Ben got to play. He know. Hell yeah. Certain people know. The main guys know because the script based on them. They know when to play in. They didn't got assisted. You know what? Y'all ain't never consider how LeBron is able to travel. I'm not talking about how the refs let him get away with it. No, I'm talking about literally if you play basketball, when you touch a basketball, it's a habit to not travel. Like you'll put it down and dribble as soon as you start walking. So like to just think about the amount of times you done seen this man grab that bitch and walk with the inbounds and shit like that. Like that's clearly because Holmes is into the show. Holmes ain't, I'm telling you, all y'all play with basketballs, bro. It is an automatic motion when you get a basketball to swing that bitch and go to dribble as you walk. So I'm talking about it's so automatic. Like you throw a ball to any nigga that know how to play basketball. The first thing they're gonna do is they step, is dribble. It's like you gotta break this. How the fuck? Fam, be happy for man. Damn. The people that suggest that I'm hating, first off, you got baited by the title. Second of all, if you're not willing to engage in none of these other ideas, you already lost. Straight up, because we went with the flow all this time. So if you trying to consider that this is not being happy, you're lost. I already exuded that. What am I supposed to do? Be more naive still? Or I just can't challenge it? Damn. I mean, the state challenged our opinion the whole time, wanting us to believe that bullshit. So I can't do the reverse. That's fucked up. So my Alco, what up? Yeah, I seen that, Al. They going back to court on Monday. Man. All right, so how does court play out now? Get my money, YouTube, everybody hustle. You are clearly a hater, and this ain't about no money. I was streaming when I wasn't getting no money, and this still ain't money in context. So clearly you're a hater, try again. Now, dick in your mouth, dick in your mouth. Now what? What's your response to that? You're a hater. $50 for 8 hours is not no goddamn money. Yeah. What's up?
Nah, it's some folks.
I was saying free man. Man, what you talking about, man? You just geeking. Y'all hating because I got this title. So y'all want to come in and say something, but y'all can't really say nothing. What you gonna say? The title got y'all mad. But technically, we way past the title. And technically, there's enough evidence to support the title. So it's like, what we going to do after we watched 150 days? What do the naysayers have to say about my opinion? Seriously, because you're going to need a lot of... Young Thug sold out YSL for fame. Is that what it said? So he snitched. Who said that? Look at you. Fumble. Got one. Yo, I just made him fall, y'all. I would have had to do a nice-ass finger roll. I would have probably put my hand behind my head like I was D. Brown and styled on him. Nah, that's like goddamn... Who the fuck was that? Wesley Snipes? Hell yeah, he did that ugly-ass layup, but he was styling. Hell yeah, he put his hand behind his head, styled on him. Ow. Fuck wrong with him. Made him fall. I carried a little bit. Don't trip. We were playing street ball. Yeah, Iverson his ass. Yeah, carried a little bit. He fell though. Now I'm about to style on him. Fuck wrong. Yo, it's crazy. I ain't say that, bro. No, he ain't snitch. The context is way bigger than snitching, bro. I don't believe he told. Nah, I believe technically him being in a powerful position, he understood his position. The gang wasn't really authentic, as everybody said. Technically, they was just running around. They wasn't no, you couldn't, we just a clique, basically. All right. The part where I believe Thug intentionally played his role was, first off, he used people who was willing to crash as a shield first. Somehow, some type of play happened. We still not privy to. It got something to do with some extortion and some money, and it's not been presented at trial. All right. The trick with this is we don't know how much Thug is created at this point. So, all right, so many people are looking for an artist who, my idea is Thug and someone who needed an artist to fill this void of a blood member in Atlanta actually push Young Thug. And technically, if we look, the way 300, Kevin Lyles, Leo Cohen have been a part of the music industry. Technically, it can look like this has been the hip-hop play. They've been using Atlanta and New York the whole time. First off, let's go ahead and just throw that out there. So it ain't like this, what we saying play out just started. Hell no. They've been using LA. They've been using Chicago. All these spots before hip-hop created all had the crack epidemic hit them at the same time, and goddamn every little, come on, bro, we can see these is hubs to be able to push shit through. Come on. They done been told us, fuck rap, go before rap. Yeah, it's already set, same spots. Come on. Look at the riots from the 60s. Come on, man, come on. Look, these is literally Martin Luther King's stopping spots. Yeah, and Malcolm, come on. Literally, these are civil rights spots. So when you look at this and see a routine and a pattern in what the original goal of the projects and the displacement and the gentrification and the goddamn redlining, and you look at hip-hop, it literally blatantly looks like that was a trick to manipulate those people from being able to attack what was really going on and actually get themselves established and straighten out their communities themselves. It was interrupted. The jobs were stripped from them, given to outsiders. Their communities was created to be criminalistic intentionally by having lack of opportunity. It's all been documented. Lack of education in the years later will stop the people in poverty from knowing what's being done to them because it wasn't included in the education. But technically, now that we have the internet, we see clearly that all the documentation is there, that it was well documented, that this was done intentionally. In all of these major cities that technically had no cohesion besides the fact that poor black people have traveled to get opportunity. Hence, the great flood of, what was it? What is called? The Great Migration, where the people from down south went to Chicago. I land my motherfucking plane. I'm going to just stop right there, yo. I'm going to just stop right there. What's that called? When all the people from down south got juked into going to Chicago to facilitate the factories and stuff, and then they shut down and them people was just up there trapped now. But was it a trick to just get some of them people to leave? And they shared the poor people so they could go up there and wind up being poor people, right? Which are known to get locked up for what? When slaves was first released off the farms, they was first being put in prison because all of the laws was set up to basically frame somebody who didn't have a job into being looking like a criminal. True or false? Uh-oh. So, is hip-hop the same thing? So hip-hop actually creates the stereotype of the black man we can lock up. Baggy jeans, using this word, cursing, selling drugs. It's all the stereotypes they use to fill up their prisons. True or false? The same thing they did when they released niggas off of the farms. They created laws that vilified them boys and then put them boys in the goddamn prison and made them work for free. True or false? Uh-oh, what's up? Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, that boy putting 100 years together. That boy putting 100 years together. God damn. So you said the business changed from slavery to prisons. In the farms, they just built buildings on them. Some of them they didn't, and keeping them niggas outside. Damn. Oh, some of them still work like slaves. No bullshit. You right. Then that's crazy. Rikers Island was it? Oh, say less. Game over. This nigga still talking about Thug telling. Brian still said in court that Thug turned on a homicide when he was what age, y'all? Damn. Smoked him. Smoked him. I ain't even bring Thug telling up. Why he do that? Yo, why they don't learn? Yo, my memory is actually kind of decent. Like when it get crunch time, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. My search engine, all right. Yo, forgot. Yo came in defending Thug telling, but nobody accused him. Well, maybe somebody in the chat called and said he was telling. Because I damn sure ain't say he was telling. I say he sold out. Which is, this concept is way more elaborate than telling. Telling is for idiots like Woody and stuff like that. This yo pulled a chess move. We talking 48 laws of power, art of war. Yo crazy. Boy, he came in here talking about he telling. What? No, that's petty in this context. Yo sold 27 men. He sold 27 men at one in a package deal. What do you mean, telling? Yeah, generational plays was made. Yeah, man. I know one thing. I mean, is it not a bigger concept to the T.I. thing where we watched the play? Holmes got way less time than he was supposed to, and then he come out and use it kind of like a campaign, and he go back regular. Like, didn't we see this before? Or Snoop Dogg, where murder was the case. Now, I was pretty young. I ain't watch it, but I know one thing. It appeared like Holmes was really facing time. He wasn't. And then the album was called Murder Was the Case. And they made a film, I think. What about Gucci? We kept thinking Gucci, man. Was he in jail? I hate to do that. I know some of y'all like, what? Hell yeah, nigga was in jail. Y'all, listen. Who the fuck was making that nigga chi-chis and how he like it? Straight the fuck up. This nigga snoring or not? What we doing? I'm tired of not hearing some of these stories because I'm telling y'all it's too much value in the nigga who was in the cell with him for 6 months, and we ain't heard none of these niggas' stories. And the dudes we do hear these stories about be more regular. But mysteriously, certain niggas, we ain't hearing not the nigga who dropped the tray off to him, the nurse who was putting the medicine in his ass cheeks. None of this. And I'm finding that weird. By now, we still ain't heard the nigga who was in the cell with Lil Wayne. Or the nigga who punked him. Slapped fire out his ass when they brought him through the processing. You feel me? Just for GP. Just cuz. Fuck that. Slapped this little ass. He ain't want no smoke. Or the nigga that say I watched him get slapped. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that little nigga got slapped. It was from bullshit, you feel me? Niggas was bullying him, but you feel me? Like, come on, bro. Where the fuck they at? They mysteriously ain't in no jail that no man. Fuck. I could have swore niggas got interviews with niggas that was in Guantanamo out. Don't they? I could have swore I seen a nigga interview say the nigga was in Guantanamo. Seriously. I think I seen a video with a nigga that was in Guantanamo. I ain't watched it, but I swear that was the title. I ain't crazy. Nigga locked up in Guantanamo on an interview. I could have swore that was in the title. Which is like, if these niggas making it to the... Yo, we hear about, oh, I was locked up. First off, we keep hearing about dudes who locked up with people we can't hear from. Like mysterious as mythological, yo, I was over the federal pen with John Gotti. These type weird ass stories. Not the more close ones though. The ones that we can relate to. And I hate to be a skeptic, and a lot of y'all probably would tell yourself, yo, dudes really be going to jail. All right, some people do. What about these stories that's at the top of entertainment that kind of give off the impression that something's fishy going on? Real rap. Well, they even kicked it up a notch. I jumped out there as far as to say some of these boys' whole careers were scripted before from the beginning. Like even the introduction, which you almost need to get a person to just pop out of nowhere and go viral. Like Young Thug's rise to fame, I hate to tell y'all, don't even make sense. Yup. And if you was around, you remember me asking, yo, what the fuck was his first single? When did at what point? Remember when the flying car kept going down? And then we kept saying his date. And I'm saying, yo, is he famous? Who remember me keep saying that? Now that shit hit different. I'm saying, yo, hold on, bro. My content over? I'm a hater. No, I'm actually cooking right now. I'm cooking right now. This when I really shine. Yeah. What?
You know?
I ain't cooking nothing. Brokey. First off, you're racist if you use the word brokey. Yeah, that's pretty unmelanated. So I think you lost. And that means you probably work for a Republican company. And you got a boss. You're really mad. You're really mad. Look. Brokey. Yo. You still don't even know who Kente is, y'all. Catch up. Y'all never know. Imagine still not knowing characters who was mentioned. Imagine that. So run along. I have some parties to attend with some real mature women and some more of her friends. Oh, now you snitching. Oh, got it with the rope. I thought you was tough. Got it with the rope. Double-edged sword. Got to be quicker than that. He never snitch on. Oh yeah, why he ain't indicted? He snitching. Up, turned the tables. So you know who he is. So why you ain't never tell him why he telling? Yeah. Uh-oh. Damn, pressure. So he getting people stepped on, and he getting it covered up. Okay. Okay. What we doing, Pete? Look, you opening up doors. Look. Don't backtrack. Come here. Yo, listen, bro. I'm neutral to whereas though when you try to put me in a box, be careful because it's like you opening up these doors. I want to see somebody locked up. That's cap. Yo, you go back to a different talking point because that's cap. I'm gonna have to say, come on, bro. That's cap. So come on, go back. Wait, what was you saying before that? I'd rather entertain something before that. Oh yeah, we was talking about Kente and whether he tell it. I retract my statement saying you was telling. But let's say, since you know who Kente is Kente telling? He do work with the police. Oh, he hires the police. True or false? Hey, Pete, do he hire the police? Let's get some things established. Let's make sure we good faith right now. Let's get this. Since you do know who Kente is, I'm glad you know him. Now let's get this popping. Yeah, come on. Get right with me. Come on. You say I ain't got no content. I'm making some right now. He own a club. He hired police to moonlight. Oh, you know what moonlighting is. So you familiar with this. So you defending him. You got his dick in your mouth. I'm glad you do. Hold it tight. 2 hands. Yeah, now you going to go up and down with it while we talking, right? All right. Now, at the end of this, you going to make sure you make him release. But that's a different story. Look, right? While you stroking his meat, let me know if some people. So you know Mario. Let me take it to Mario. Everybody in Atlanta? Oh, you from Atlanta? All right. So you know his brother, Hot Rod. So Hot Rod in the half a head situation at the gas station with DK with the red long sleeve on, he shouldn't have been charged? Or he got away with that? How that work? Didn't it look like him and Bentley called DK and them? That is Kente brother, right? How that work? Nah, Pete, come here. Nah, Pete, cool. He hating on me. If you was really street, you would be championing me too. So that let you know you ain't street. Cause I ain't never seen dudes knock another dude hustle, especially if they from outside and they see a dude going into something that they ain't doing. So I ain't in your way. So that means you gotta be hangry. I'm gonna keep it real. Cause I've been up here keeping it gangster as I can without being biased for real. I drag on Thug and them sometimes, but for the most part I be defending them cause I don't want to see niggas locked up. But I be keeping it real. Boy wore a escort. Holmes ain't really tough. A lot of the Atlanta dudes that claim to be in the streets, the streets is kind of like tender in comparison. You gotta, it's cold where I'm at, so we tougher than y'all. You gotta admit it. It's just the way it is, bro. I ain't make the goddamn equator where it's at. Feel me? But the weird part is, them boys in Mexico, they closer to the equator, and them boys tougher than y'all too. So I don't know what y'all got going on, but look, right. Y'all in a tender spot. The streets over in Atlanta? That's not true, bro. That's not true. They gonna evolve, bro. They gonna evolve. This shit ain't never over, bro. Never. Nah. They gonna evolve. Y'all streets been evolving, bro. Like everybody's city's been evolving. The internet just changed it a little bit, but technically all our cities been evolving. Depending on who take it to the next level, who step up, what start coming flooded, what outsiders is bringing something from outside, who from the city is leaving and bringing something back. You feel me? This is how the cities evolve, y'all. Seriously. Y'all, come on, y'all seen this. How much you involved in the entertainment industry, ups your exposure to different things. Seriously, y'all seen how this work, man. Listen, bro. Listen. This ain't nothing new, man. Listen, man. How you think these people know how to play the game? They see it's the same setup, y'all. Like you could get caught up in the small part where you living in it like day to day, where you like caught up like in the hustle and bustle of it, right? Where you're not paying attention to the bigger picture. But if you step back just a little bit, right, and look, you're gonna see. Now the only thing is who really playing the game and who unbeknownst. That's the question. Who in and who not? That's the only question. The game is on. Now, what I'm saying now is Thug in. That's all I'm saying, y'all. We know the game on. We watched the game just now. How much? Hey, to different people going to describe different, you know. We all get it, though. We seen it. Now, some of us going to, say, yo, it was a whole game. Some of us going to say, yeah, some of it look a little bit, fishy, but, it was real. It was a real courtroom. You feel me? So, like, technically, we know. Come on, bro. The judge blatantly said, y'all boys was doing wrestling. We watched 150 Days of Court where Miss Love and them try to tell us that all of these rap things was real beef, y'all. This judge clearly looked at that boy and said, man, yeah, I know y'all was doing a whole bunch of goddamn hip-hop wrestling and shit, manipulating the kids. Seriously, y'all. Think about that. Whole case. She said, their whole case was that. Yes, that Miss Love claimed to be authentic beef. The judge said in a one-line sentence. From what I seen, I forget how she said it, I'm paraphrasing, but bro, that was one of the best lines of the trial.
How you call him a fake thug and vilify rap music at the same time?
And didn't vilify the label for pushing it when it's known.
Facts. He got paid to rap about what he rapping about.
Yep.
But let's just push that to
Not
the
just
side.
paid. No. Paid is to say they just picked you up and allowed you to do your craft as you were. No, he was groomed. It was the go-to style because it was the most popular. This ain't new, y'all. Yeah, gangster rap been so popular. Like it was before it made it out the 90s. It was clearly known to be the most sought after music. Yeah, this ain't, we talking about the numbers. The stats been came back, y'all. We talking about old stats showing this. Yeah, I look, this shit crazy. Yeah, they knew this shit before they even crossed like 95. Before Pac and Tupac got smoked, they already knew gangster music was smoking other genres, y'all. Straight up. I'm talking about number-wise. Clearly. Trashing other numbers. As far as a career. Hence, I mean, they just kept evolving the gangster image instead of that's how you could tell it's not natural. First off, because even the streets, the streets did not respect the rapper. Why do y'all think they called him a rapper boy? First off, this real life. This is a real thing. I really was outside where people clarify whether somebody's a rapper or they really be outside. I lived in these years where niggas say, nah, I ain't no rapper. Or somebody say, oh, nah, Holmes you'll be rapping. That means home ain't outside. Because when somebody means somebody really active, they going to distance he can rap. But nah, Holmes is, yeah. You see with these two different parties. So when somebody say a rapper boy, they're making mockery of it. Yeah. That's like me coming up the street. Yo, what's up with your rapping ass homeboy, boy? Seen his phony ass on that new video and shit up there looking all funny and shit with Puffy. That's mockery. You rapping boy, like rapper boy. What? That's like saying a nigga had on a shiny suit. I'm keeping it real. I'm not making no jokes right now. I'm letting y'all know. That is blatant mockery. Clearly, I'm telling you. Rapper boy. Oh, yeah, rapper boy. Fuck. But I think we might want to look at the alleged fake distance that was created by the trial with Thug in Atlanta. So if y'all peeped it, he's technically allowed to wipe his hands of Atlanta right now, right? No one could bother him about not coming back. True or false? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a fucked up one right there. You ain't even look at that, did you? He forced out. What? Cap.
Ooh, I ain't even think about that right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Cap. I told y'all this in the beginning. I said, yo, these plays, dudes really, all right, look, it's the play on how do you use the streets and disconnect. Remember, I asked, I said, yo, it would be cool if niggas had an amount of bread they would be able to agree on ahead of time and let niggas know, yo, I'm cutting ties now. Because after now, if I stay tied to y'all, I'm going to jail. That's not a thing. So when you have to use this because you can't afford security, I told y'all, somebody put him on to some of these moves. I told y'all. Said, yo, it's too damn strategic. He ain't got no paper trail. This was on purpose. He knew. Somebody was putting him on these moves. I know how this music industry work. Regular niggas be busting down. Ain't nothing. I just got this from the label. I'm a bust down. Ain't no trail? Oh, hell no. What? Ain't no way that nigga was that genius to cover his ass for 9 years. No, hell no. Unless someone is on you. I'm telling y'all. I seen people that play. You gotta have somebody that's on you. I'm telling you. Where they like, yo, don't. All that old Woodbrine still say today. That boy ain't talked to them since when? Now he going off of, they don't have no proof. But if they can't prove that you done spoke to somebody, that's because you pretty clean with being able to speak with people under the radar. Which, technically, if you know about how this shit work, only serious ass niggas with a lot of money even play like that. Where you don't know when they calling, where they calling from, this whole style of, yeah, hell yeah, yo move on a whole nother type play. I don't know what the fuck yo on. Straight up. If you know, you know. Straight up. So that's why I was so adamant about, bro, these boys don't see y'all. This boy do not be, I don't even know what the fuck. What I say? I say, y'all, they trying to stick yo with this Donovan Thomas, but I'm going to tell y'all one thing. Once we get past that, ain't no way in hell this boy was round. What I say? A hard standard. I say, yo, when did he get famous? Yeah, that's why I was asking, yo, famous people do not be exposed to the streets. The streets won't even allow you. Seriously. Now, remember one dude from goddamn Goodfellas was on the phone and he was insinuating that Doug should have did this with the money and should have did that. Technically, if he was going to do, that dude wouldn't have been saying nothing. You get it? That was the test right there. You heard her say, yo, man, he got that bread. He ain't. Bro, that's it right there. Game over. Seriously. That was the proof right there, bro. I'm telling y'all, if y'all wasn't listening, that's a person with rank telling you, I know Holmes up. And I know the plays, I know the beef, I know who's who. And Holmes is letting guys rock and roll out this bitch. And yo ain't used not a dollar to press a button on a nigga out here. I can't believe this shit. If I was in his position, I'd have stepped on every nigga out. Y'all do know that's what that nigga was saying, right? That's what the nigga was saying. Yo, if I had anywhere near the man, listen, wait till he put somebody put some bread in my hands. I'ma step on niggas as soon as I get a chance. Niggas gonna hear my name ring bells and that nigga's going straight to the feds. That conversation was federal. That nigga better not step on nothing. He better hope none of them niggas get stepped on. He gonna get, you feel me? Straight up. Now, was he the police? I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't even think about that. I don't know if I wouldn't feel it or not. That felt like a real nigga just.
He had to be the police talking like that on that line.
Yeah, he was kind of crazy. You're right. That was policey. Mm-hmm.
And he was asking about everybody whereabouts.
Yeah. Hell yeah. He asked, and he double asked. Didn't he? Where you at now? Didn't he do?
Where you at right now?
Yo hit a real life check from in jail though. That was the wild part. The nigga actually in jail and can't pull up. But so what the fuck you mean where I'm at right now? That is goddamn with objection, relevance. The fuck you mean? Yo even asked, huh? What'd he say? How he answered though? He even spent them. He spent them.
I think he just ignored it. Like
No.
like
He answered, but it was vague. No. He answered vague as a bitch. No location. Nigga say he was with somebody, but that ain't how you answer that. Nigga asked him his location. Type shit. I'm paraphrasing, but nigga, I caught it. Nigga asked him, he was supposed to tell him, oh no, I'm at such and such. Nah, Holmes told him he was with a nigga. Like, you feel me? Like he finessed the shit out of the question. Oh, I'm with such and such. I'm with my people. You feel me? Something like that. Like my cousin, I'm on my cousin. Shit, like, whoa, fuck, yo ain't want to answer that. I forget exactly. Don't quote me. But he spent them fast too. He kind of like, huh? And then who ain't the police? Everybody out there ain't the law. The problem with it is they got so many people that is working as levels. So you got people that's permanent, then you got people that's just looking for something to beat a charge real quick. So I wouldn't doubt if you passed 25%. Especially after you watch this trial. Give or take. Because of the way the police use information, y'all, it's so easy for people to tell. So we talking certain people that's automatically going to fold because they don't have a reason not to. So think about it that way. Like, say you don't have nobody outside in the streets that you even communicate with. Like, say you kind of like a loner out there. This automatic talent zone. First off, because you ain't got no wins when you get into jail. You ain't really, you feel me? You feel me? You ain't ready to do too much. I mean, if you is a loner, first off, why are you a loner? That means you might want to be a loner for real. So you definitely don't really want to go in this clink. But this also frees you up for, you don't got nobody to answer to or nobody that's really going to suspect that you told on them because you are a loner. Now, I done seen this. I done seen people that mingle around in neighborhoods and they kind of be by themselves all the time. But they know what's going on because of the way they at, right? Technically, if this person get hemmed up, you see what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Like, he wasn't with us today. Yeah, we come across your CEO outside at the store, you feel me? He be around, but technically he buys. You see what I'm saying? And if y'all notice, all neighborhoods got these people. Yeah, they be doing some shit. They own little thing, whatever it be. And yeah, they get caught up. But this a easy tell right here, y'all. Seriously, look, I'm gonna tell y'all another one. Well, we know about the fiends. Everybody know about the fiends. The hookers is the sleeper. I hate to blame them, but that's another one. If you live in a neighborhood where it's your day out, that's yeah, that's a tricky one, y'all. And I know because I'm in a neighborhood where they be out on certain streets, right? And the police push them to these streets. So literally, they move them off the front street and kind of push them up on certain back streets, right? Now, if you be in these neighborhoods, these the same streets where we be on, so you get used to cutting through and seeing them, right? Now, if you cut through enough, you'll catch them at times where they talking to the law. Now, it might be you cut through and you see them from a distance, they sitting there talking on the side of the window. Like literally just standing up talking to them outside the car. Now, they ain't peeping you until you get close to something, so then they kind of act kind of cordial and dip off. Now, if you come through enough, you'll catch them on the low in the unmarked car with them. Yeah, so that's when I start peeping. Like, oh man, technically, if you look at it, they're never going to lock them up. It's not worth it. So you always get information from them every time, literally. Seriously, hem them up. Oh, you know what's going on. I know what you out here doing. But let me ask you some questions. So depending on what's going on with them, they literally can use them to get information all the time, y'all. I'm talking about constantly. Not just not just, when they know. I'm talking about constantly, y'all. Cause they are out, y'all. Look, I used to be outside a lot. Yo, some of these hookers really play outside all damn day. From the top of your neighborhood to the bottom, for real. Like, if you really pay attention, like, if you're a person who move around, you'll wind up seeing this person and really paying attention. Like, damn, this bitch be everywhere. Like, this a nice, decent area, and technically, I don't, like, most people don't be on all these different streets and different little crevices of this zone I'm in right here. Now that I think about it, shorty be, and then that's when it start clicking to me. Everybody's celebrating this plea. Dude got a life sentence on the streets. Um, no, it's something to celebrate. I guess that. I get that. That part over. And he ain't gotta worry about these bodies no more. Technically. Which is crazy. So you can't be the celebrating don't last long. Put it like that, Calico. Yeah. You feel me? Like Holmes got yo, his fame is high, but the hype going down. So although I believe he's a lot more famous now, I believe the 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 boat riders, the people that was just on the wave, because it was, the trial was active. That's gonna simmer down, and I think it's gonna spike up as more media comes out that could trigger the media again. You understand what I'm saying? So I think from here on out, now Thug Ray carry it with, well, he a master of trolling. So let's get ready for the party. I don't
Bro,
necessarily.
Thug finna fall right into the current state of hip hop where you only last for about 2-3 years and you done.
I think he actually got a lifespan that could exceed it by gapping it. By, kind of like how Drake and certain dudes don't even do much. Like, so say for instance, he chill right now, drop an album, right? Then coast and tour off this motherfucker for about 2 years, then drop another one. By then, you done went on about a 5 year run of just, features in one album and, hype. He at that point, whereas though it ain't gotta be a lot of music where you dropping back to back and doing, nah, ain't, hell no. Nope. You could do old songs at shows mixed in with new joints that you done worked into. You feel me? He ain't gotta do a lot of new work to make his career actually go for about, he could easily get 5 off this trial. From this day going forward, he easily got a 5 piece. With the documentary and hype around the trial itself, with him speaking, if he does, which is hype in itself because it's always there if he need to press that button, which I don't even think he gonna do. I don't even think Holmes gonna do no interviews. He might, the way he started talking in the trial though, because I was a little bit surprised he even started talking right there like that. Seriously. So I really can't call it, y'all. But I think he could stretch his fame for a little bit. If he tried going a run of like jumping into the regular groove, I'm with you, 808. He could definitely die fast with the way people consume hype. Yeah. If he try to jump into this regular, like, but he too grown to do that. Even the label, I don't think gonna try to saturate him like that because he too big of a tour artist. Whereas though technically he on a scale to whereas though he could be a headliner of a tour and you put a couple other acts on with him and go ahead and run your bread up.
Yeah, true, because he could tour strictly off of 2015 through 2018 catalog, like strictly off of that.
Which is
So,
actually probably,
like you said, he got evergreen content. So yeah, he probably wanted you to die off for real. But
if he did go on a saturated run though, technically you're right. If, like, say he wanna go on a heavy duty run, he might try to burn it out. Real rap. That might be, I mean, that could be, you could use that if that's the route you want to go. Say you ain't trying to stretch it out. So you trying to maximize right now, like on some old, yo, nah, let's go ahead and rock hard. So let's burn this bitch down. Straight up. So literally they don't want me no more. Then I'll try to reinvent. But like technically, some people go for the burn down. You can't go on a burn down run that lasts.
I mean, looking at the conditions of his plea deal, I mean, I can only see him trying to burn it down. They just go strictly political, or walking off.
Burn
He
it
done played
down
out the
get
character.
kind of
It's over with.
costly because you moving around a lot, so you got to pay for security, but you start upping people wanting to have you, but you hold on, you wearing out your overall value by going more places because now you depreciating your value. Let me say that. You depreciating it a little bit, you saturating yourself. But it's a gift and a curse because this saturation could lead to the next thing that actually triggers a spike. Real rap. Like say for instance, Gunna song Pushing P. This is a thing that boosts Thug by mistake. You see what I'm saying? By affiliation and just happen to be like, all right, bet, let's work. Let's rock. Now, technically, according to promotion and marketing, him being on it or being attached to that song, however the fuck it worked, technically, if we ain't promoting the album, it could get in the way and saturate us a little bit. But on the fact that that bitch went viral, it's a boost. So let's fuck that. Let's make an album just to go out right now. You feel me? That so certain stuff technically could trigger you not being saturated, even though you was doing too much at the moment. Yeah, he everywhere. He's exploiting the option of everybody wanting to see him right now. But then whoop, he got another motherfucking joint. He on house arrest? Nah, that house arrest got ate the fuck up, just like I told y'all. You ain't hear the Brian Stale shit? Once you throw in work as a famous person, that shit dead. That nigga allowed to go everywhere you need to go because of work. Everywhere you need to be as a musician is goddamn a party, y'all. It's the spots. Like we talking about clubs, we talking about video shoots, we talking everything is for seriously, y'all. I said this already. I said, yo, this part of my argument for his defense. This why this nigga ain't no gang member, yo. The places you be and you need, it's your job. You're obligated. You wind up doing this shit so much it ain't even funny. You feel me? It's actually like insulting because you live this shit, really trying to, you feel me, hours and hours of obnoxiously being in places redundant. Like we talking about who wants to be in a club every night, y'all. 10 years. And really, when you're not there, you really are. We talking about loud ass music, y'all. All night, late night, banging, ignorance, drunk. Yeah, you behind the scenes, had to duck behind security, make sure this straight. Like, yo, I'm telling y'all, this shit is overwhelming. So it was insulting when I'm like, yo, hold on, this boy was full throttle famous at the beginning of this Rico, which is kind of like one of the time periods where you really going hard because you gotta establish that you're not bluffing and run up a bag when you getting manipulated the most. For real, you getting taken advantage of technically the most at this stage because you unbeknownst. So the only way to actually cover your ass is to just do more. Real, like it's like a weird ass game. I was telling you, that's why I was like, yo, ho. If this was a lower level artist, I would have accepted them trying to say this boy was doing this shit. You feel me? But in context, when remember I kept asking, yo, hold on, what level? Thug a big one. I was just trying to put the timeline together. Yo, what year did this boy pop off again? Cause ain't no way. Ain't no way. And look what we got. How does the internet feel about them not proving Donovan Thomas? And that being the hidden idea behind the Rico. Remember, the internet kept wanting us to believe that Fanny was sleeping with Nut. That's why we in the Rico. Remember, they just wanted us to all just keep believing this, y'all. Yo, she gonna smash him because she used to be messing with Nut, so she gonna make sure she guaranteed the family. But what happened now? So all that's gone out the window. She
Yeah, that theory just got crushed. Now it's on to the next one.
but really, if she really had felt some type of way,
You know,
because this allegedly happened and she vouched to the family that she was going, get a conviction. Remember, they really was saying the word conviction, wasn't they? She told him she was gonna get a conviction for the death of Donovan Thomas. Is Yak still locked up? Hell yeah. But if the judge said what she said today, she basically said, look, I ain't letting y'all try to get this boy to say he guilty to no goddamn body today. And y'all ain't proved no body yet. So we ain't doing that with him today until this rest of this trial. So that's dead as far as these people that's taking pleas. So since they didn't prove it, she didn't allow love to put that on Thug, which means it's still in limbo. And they didn't let all these people plead out, y'all. Think about that. But it was alleged that, some of these people that pled out was a part of it. But technically they pled out with having to take responsibility, and now it's no more chance to try them about it. True or false? Can't try Thug no more for nothing. And between Brian Steele and Adams, they both said all of the stuff I've been saying about the defense for Thug. Like, no, I ain't saying because I said it, y'all, but just real rap. It was pretty, like, over time, we kept watching this shit over and over. Some of the defenses I was coming up with was pretty, like, all right. They forced you to say it, let me say.
Did Thug get the easiest plea deal to avoid going back to jail out of everybody?
Hell yeah. Because he was at the top of the pyramid. So to get the walk off after only getting time served to your plea, essentially, he never did prison time. Yeah. So I want y'all to tell people that.
He was in court more than prison, allegedly.
No. He was in jail. See, they two different things. He never got sentenced to prison. Yeah, doing jail time, waiting to go to court, and then you get let back out on the street and never do prison time. That's you kind of made out. Kind of. Now, some would say sitting over to jail and not being in prison for that long is not good because jails be kind of wild in context. But hold up. The fact that you still didn't have to go to the prison, because things could get different over that prison, especially if they send you to the wrong one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Brian at the end say it's because of y'all. Hell yeah. But yo, I'm gonna get up in the morning, and we gonna go back over tomorrow. I'm gonna save his speech. I'm gonna play the courtroom tomorrow because that was a long ass thing. That was pretty Brian Steele's exit speech. I'm gonna play it in the morning, y'all. We got things to do. It's Friday. I'll be back. Salute to all y'all, man. Straight up. But we gonna figure some things out. It's gonna get different, y'all. We got something to do. We knew this day was coming anyway. The way they was playing, I knew something was coming. Lil Durk trial, they not well, we'll see. They ain't gonna be streaming it. We gonna stream some trial, but I'll be back in the morning. Salute to all y'all. Straight up.